So we're going to work on sequencing. It's important to know what order things happen in. That way we can talk about what happens first, what happens last, when things happen, why they happen, and what we're going to use this with baking. So our 4 choices are mix the ingredients, measure the ingredients, bake the cookies, and place the cookies on the baking sheet. So if you've never made cookies, this might be a little challenging, but I think if you've made cookies, you probably know this is easy peasy because you have to think about what we're going to do first. So our first one is going to be, we're going to measure the ingredients because you can't mix them, bake them, or have them ready until they're measured. You have to know how much flour, how many eggs, how much sugar, how much salt, all of the goodness, how many chocolate chips. So first you're going to measure. So that would go over here. Number 1, first you measure. Second, you're going to mix the ingredients because to create the cookie dough, you have to mix all those measured ingredients. So measure, mix, then we're going to put the cookies on the cookie sheet. Sometimes you have to roll them in a ball. Sometimes you have to make them flat. Peanut butter cookies, you take a fork and you crisscross on them. So every cookie's a little bit different here, and the directions will tell you what to do. So that's number 3. And then the last one, we're going to bake the cookies. And number 5 would be thoroughly enjoy your delicious cookies you just made. So you're going to measure the ingredients. Ingredients are the pieces, the parts of the dough, right? All the things that you put in to make the cookie dough. You're going to mix those ingredients together. And also sometimes when you're baking, they have you mix the dry ingredients like the flour and the sugar. And then they have you mix the wet ingredients like the eggs and the milk. And then you mix them together separately. And then at the end, you mix them all together. Then you bake. Then you place them on the cookie dough sheet. The baking sheet. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Scott. And then you bake them. So our next one. So this is even a step before what we just did. So our options are put ingredients in a bowl, measure ingredients, blend ingredients, get ingredients you need. So my son has recently started to really enjoy baking and cooking. He is 8 years old. His aunt just bought him a fun chef set. So he has bowls and measuring cups and measuring spoons and a whisk. And so he's been asking to go get ingredients because we don't always have the things that we need for specific recipes. So sometimes we need sugar, flour, vanilla, chocolate chip cookies. So you have to get the ingredients first. So that'd be number 1. First, you get the ingredients. Then, like we just talked about, you have to measure the ingredients. Then you put them in the bowl. Then you mix them up. So we'll do a little bit more later, but those are the 2 sheets we're going to work on today.